Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video again on the Pat Mcgrath Labs Mothership Celestial Divinity palette. If you guys didn't know, I already did do a live on it. I will link it up above in the cards. And I did the swatches for that video, and I did 2 looks using the brand new shades. And now I'm going to be doing 2 other eye looks using the outer portions, using the Star Wars collection part of the palette. So if you are new, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave, and let's just get to it. Alright, so for those of you that missed the live, here are all of the swatches of the palette, all 18 shades, and we have 6 new shades that are in the center of the palette, and the Star Wars collection is on the outer portions of the palette, if you know what I'm trying to say. So here are the 6 new shades right here. And here is one Star Wars palette, and here's the other Star Wars palette. So I'm going to create a look using this side, and a look using this side, and probably mixing a couple of these mattes. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, I'm starting off with this eye, and we're going to use this side of the palette. Oh my gosh, I just dented this. If you guys are new, I did get this from Influencer, so I didn't have to buy this, but I do highly recommend this palette. I love it. I've been playing with it. I've been using it every single day since, and I just think it's a beautiful palette. So I'm going into this shade right down here. It's one of the brand new matte shades, and that is in the shade Venetian Orchid. And I'm just going to take that with my Rephr 16 brush and put that through the crease. It's nice and easy. This is actually very pigmented for being a matte, a very light pink matte. Very, very pigmented. Really, really pretty. So there's what that looks like there. Super stunning. I find that if you're very fair or light skin, that you might need to go in with a bronzer or a different transition shade, just because this one is so dark. Although it might not look it on the camera, it washes it out. It's very, very dark. So I'm going to build it up a little bit, just so you guys can see on camera how pigmented this is. And I think you're getting the picture now. So really, really very stunning. With the Rephr 02, I'm taking Major Mahogany, this shade right here. It's one of the brand new mattes, and I'm going to place this on the outer corner. This is basically how I'm going to start all of my looks, because there's only 3 mattes in this palette, and the rest are metallics, shimmers, and iridescence, as Pat would explain them to be on her website. This is still available. And for those of you wondering, I will have all of my makeup details listed down in the description box, as well as this palette where you can get it. And if you'd like to shop through my links, I would greatly appreciate it and support my channel. You don't have to, but they are there for you. Thanks, guys. Just continuing to blend, so I get a good solid blend here. This shade is really delivering. Super pigmented, really nice deep chocolate shade. I find that I don't have any fallout on my face. It's just a really, really, really solid palette. So now for the lower lash line on the same eye, I'm taking a Rephr 14, and I'm taking that Venetian Orchid shade, just that light pink shade, and I'm running that on the lower lash line, just to get a nice diffused blend. And building that up just a little bit for you guys, so you can see the pigment. Beautiful. And I'm going to take that Rephr 02, and I'm actually going to take this shade right here. It actually looks purple to me, but it looks like a pink on camera, and I'm going to take that on the outer corner. Just run that on the outer corner. It's a shimmer shade. And connecting it to the top, so there you can get a better idea of what that looks like. With the same Refer 02, I want to go into this shade right here and going to place that right where that dark matte meets. And I'm going to bring it over just a little bit because I want to go in with some gold and bronze here. Now this shade is very pigmented, really beautiful on the lid. I might even take that all the way on the outer corner. That shade is gorgeous. I love it. Then with my finger, I want to take this bronze shade right here from the Star Wars palette and mix it with this bronze shade down here. Now it looks pink to you, but it's bronze. So here's what it looks like on my finger. And let's put that on the lid. So those two mixed together make a really, really cool combination. Really pretty. You can see that right there. So I really, really like this eye the way it is. I'm going to leave it, and actually for the inner corner, I need to take, I'm going to be using my BK Beauty 204 brush, I believe. Yep, my 204, and taking the shade right here. It's one of the new shades, and placing that on the inner corner, just as our highlight. And also on the brow bone, for a nice brow bone highlight. I'm going to go off camera, put on some liner and a lash, and I will be right back. Alright, here's what the eye looks like with a lash on and some mascara. I use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On liner in Psychedelic Sister on the lower lashes, MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara on the lower lashes, and for a lash, I use the Ardell Wispy. So let's get wow, can I talk today? Let's get started on the other eye. All right, once again, I'm going to take the Refer 16 and going into that Venetian Orchid shade and placing that as my transition. Once again, really, really easy. I think I'm going to go kind of with the color story on the other side. There's a red in it, and there's gold, there's purple, there's like pinky, rose gold, so I don't really know what I'm going to do. I think I want to make it look a little bit more wearable than this eye. This eye is definitely wearable, but it's a little bit out there. So just buffing this into the crease and a little bit above with whatever's left. And that is what that is looking like. A little bit softer than the transition on the first eye. Alright, now I'm going to take Venomous Void, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to take a Refer 14 and place that as my outer V color. Just placing that into the outer V, really smoking it out. And bringing the rest in toward the center once I have less product on the brush. So that is what things are looking like. And I'm going to take that above that transition shade as well. So that is what things are looking like. So I actually want to take Smoked Amethyst down here and place that on the outer corner with my Refer 02, just to give this more depth and dimension and really smoke it out. This does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but I can make it work in the crease and in the outer corner. Really, really pretty. A lot of dimension here. You can easily create neutral looks in this palette and then go all out, but I really, really enjoy it, and I think it's definitely worth the money. Plus, don't forget to use the code MEGA10 to save 10% off when purchasing the palette. So that just went from, we took it from 0 to 100 really quick with that shade. It's really pretty. And I think I want to do this shade right here. So I'm going to take that on my pinky and place that, yes, directly a little bit over that shade, the smoked amethyst, and then into the center of the eye. Because I'm going to place another shade on the inner third. So I think that just looks really, really pretty. And then I want to take this shade right here with my ring finger, looks like this, and place that on the inner third of the eye. That looks really pretty. It's sort of a light purple shade. Nothing crazy. But finger application is the way to go. You can always wet your shades to make them more intense, but these are intense enough on their own, I feel, that I don't need that. Just going over with the reddish shade that we used before and intensifying that again. So here is what things are looking like. I really, really like this eye look. Alright, on the lower lash line, taking the Refer 14 and that shade Venetian Orchid for a little bit of a smoked out effect. Just a little transition on the lower lash line. I feel like it's necessary. Very, very pretty. And then I'm going to take that smoked amethyst shade and I'm going to run that on the lower outer third and connecting it with the upper portion that we have there already. So here is the second look. Let me put an inner corner highlight on. I'm going to take the, let me see what brush I need. BK Beauty 204, and I'm taking the only inner corner shade I see fit. It's one of the new shades. It's the champagne shade. And I think that looks really, really pretty. Really simple, perfect for every day. Or if you want to go crazy and just, I don't know, go to the grocery store like this, I guess. You don't have to, but let me put on some mascara and a lash and I will be right back. Alright, here's what the second eye look looks like with the lash on and mascara. I didn't put anything in the waterline here. So what do you guys think about these two eye looks? Are you interested in this palette? Will you be picking it up? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!